We are starting our vocabulary 1 for algebra. We are going to learn what the words coefficient, variable, exponent, and constant mean. First of all, consider if I had an expression ax to the power of c plus d, where a and c were actually numbers. Then a is called the coefficient. The coefficient is the number in front of a letter, which, as you will see, we call the variable. X is called the variable. That's what we call the letter. C is called the exponent, which is the small number to the right of the variable, just up above it, and it's sometimes also known as a power. D is called a constant. It's a number on its own with no variable. The whole part, something x to the power of something, is one term, and d is a separate term. Terms are separated by plus or minus, but we will go over terms in a later stage. So if I had, for example, 3x to the power of 5 plus 2, then 3 is the coefficient, x is the variable, 5 is the exponent, and 2 is called the constant, because 3 is the number in front of the variable, x is obviously the letter in there, 5 is the exponent, and 2 is just a number on its own. Let's see how you can do. What I would like you to do now is pause the video and see if you can answer for 1, which is the coefficient, which is the variable, which is the exponent, and which is the constant. Once you've done that, play the video to see if you're correct. Then you can pause again and see if you can do 2, 3, and 4 on your own. I'm putting up the answers for 1 now, so if you haven't done it yet, please pause. Okay. Hopefully you looked at that and saw that 3 is the coefficient, x is my variable, 2 is my exponent, and 4 is the constant. Try 2, 3, and 4 now. Go. As you can see, in number 2, there are 2 different coefficients. 2 is the coefficient of y cubed, and 6 is the coefficient of z to the power of 5. I've also got 2 variables. They are y and z. Y has an exponent of 3, and z has an exponent of 5, and 9 is the only constant. Obviously, if there was more than one constant, we could just add or subtract them depending on what the sign was. We will go over that later in like terms. Number 3 and number 4 are very similar to number 2. So hopefully you got those right. Please see your teacher or check again on the beginning of the video if you are unsure of any of those things. Thank you for watching.